Welcome everyone to this reading. So just take a few moments here to take some deep breaths into the body, allowing yourself to get present. Now, I was called to pull one card before starting this reading to get the main energy, and we have the Starseed card. So if you are, whatever collective this reading is for, if you identify with the label or the energy of starseeds, or feeling as though your soul is not from this planet and that the origin of your soul is from out there in the cosmos, this might be your reading. I'm feeling that there's the Starseed collective in and of itself is a collective, but there's a collective in that collective that I'm feeling this message is for. So this is not going to be for every Starseed identifier. Great Spirit, thank you for filling this space with your protective light on all levels, planes, and dimensions. Thank you for allowing me to be an instrument of healing energy of the highest light, resonance, and accuracy. Thank you for allowing those who need this message to receive it with grace, ease, clarity, and direction. And so it is. There's a lot of energy coming through. So as you may know, I read intuitively, so if you think certain cards or feel certain cards mean something else, of course, take whatever messages you're getting intuitively, but I'm just going to channel a lot of the energy that I'm getting for this reading. So the Starseed card, with the Four of Cups, we have the Four of Cups here as our challenge, with the support of the Ace of Swords. So I'm just going to focus on these three right now. So what I'm getting with this is, whatever Starseed collective this message is for, you may be caught in the energy of being very unhappy with having to be here on Earth, or looking for the escape, or wondering when is it time to go home, or where is my star family. I'm feeling the Four of Cups is really unhappy, or in a very unhappy state with their current Starseed mission or their earthly existence. So that's your challenge, right? So I'm feeling like somebody's very much caught up in some sort of, I want to say, bondage of Starseed identity. That you feel that being a Starseed means not being human, or not being in your human experience. And the Ace of Swords is asking you to open to a higher divine perspective, to allow yourself to drop into this earthly existence more embodied, to be able to see and learn and be inspired by being in your body. Sometimes the most spiritual, a lot of times, the most spiritual thing we can do is be human. Even if we identify as Pleiadian or Arcturian or Andromedan or Lyran or Vegan or Syrian or whatever it is, there's a reason why your soul is here now, in this now moment. And the key is to figure out why. Why did I come here? Why am I here? What am I here to learn? Instead of resisting the human experience and all of its ups, downs, and lessons, the Ace of Swords is saying, open your heart and your mind to a higher divine mission in your earthly existence. This is really going to help you create some balance in your life. It's okay to be cosmic. It's okay to be multidimensional. But it's imbalanced. It's out of alignment when we just focus or feed one aspect of our ascension process or our soul evolution. So the Two of Crystals is saying you can be the embodiment of polarity and multidimensionality and still have this successful sense of soul growth and expansion. But this is key to your balance, because it's not healthy to feel like your spiritual foundation is about escapism. That means we're running from something. That means we're trying to avoid something. And so the Ace of Swords is asking, shed a light on what it is that is creating this imbalance. Bring it into your heart space and your awareness. Her heart space here is closed. You know, the Starseed movement is all about heart-centeredness and being open in the heart space. Well, you can't do that unless you're in the body. So this is really a call to bring you back into harmony with yourself. It will be so interesting for your journey, I'm feeling, that once you allow that, once you move into the acceptance of that it's not about being somewhere else or being something else, that you start to step into this incredibly beautiful Empress energy. The Empress is the highest divine feminine card to me that you can pull. And that divine feminine energy, this is about birthing or rebirth, or this sense of living life, and her heart is illuminated, right? It's living, literally being the bridge between heaven and earth in an embodied state. So you can be any starseed and allow that, what you brought from, you know, if this is how you identify, what you brought from those higher realms into earth. That's how you can help heal, not just yourself, but the earth grid, the collective, by allowing yourself to be that bridge. And the Empress, she recognizes that she is cosmic royalty. So you can be this cosmic royalty and still be that human and create that harmony. And this is where you step into feeling. We move away from the Four of Cups of this isn't good enough, or I'm not good enough, or I don't like it this way. The victim mentality into I am the creatrix. I am the initiatrix, or the creator, or the initiator. I am the mother or the father of birthing a new world through my heart space. So the Two of Wands says choose you're at a crossroads in your spiritual growth right now, and the resistance that you're feeling now is the energy of the crossroads. And so the Two of Wands is saying choose the path, the timeline. The stars are going to follow you. The stars are already within you. You're literally made. Science has proven we're literally made of star stuff. So it's not that you're going to be leaving this cosmic lineage behind, but that you're going to be honoring it more deeply by allowing it to be anchored into the earth grid, so that you can birth a new timeline, create a new timeline. As you move through this, it's like a threshold. And when we do this, a beautiful paradox happens. As you allow yourself to be more in the human experience with your spiritual knowledge, the Eight of Wands, I'm seeing this as massive downloads and upgrades spiritually, energetically, because you're taking care of the physical template. You're honoring the body and the earthly experience. And so as you upgrade that hardware system, the software system of higher gifts, new realizations, downloads, upgrades, they can now come in. It's a beautiful paradox of being human allows you to become more spiritual. Being deeper in your human experience allows you to contain more cosmic magic, knowledge, activations. And the Three of Crystals, I'm seeing as this is a worthy investment. This work that you put into the human experience is going to pay off. I'm also seeing the Three of Crystals as the process of building a structure. Where I see fours as foundation and we're ready to build, this three is creative energy. So as you continue to build the structure of your physical, this could be getting on top of your health. This could be going back to yoga, shifting what you're eating, the company that you keep, anything at a physical level is going to help the inner temple have more structure in the long term. We're building the inner and outer temple together. So we have unbound. So as you release this identity, this escapism identity of, being in the human experience as negative or bad, you become free. You're releasing soul patterns, contracts, and even past lives energies that are keeping you bound to this limiting identity. We have align your life. So I'm seeing just this as symbolically, we're healing fragmentation, right? So if we're trying to not be human, or we think human is less than, we are literally contributing to the fragmentation of our spirit. And that's not in alignment with the higher call of this Starseed collective. So you've outgrown the dogma and that religious aspect of identity of escapism with the Starseed energy. And the priestess comes up. So we also have Sekhmet in the background. Whoever needs to hear that Sekhmet energy is here with you through this. The priestess is how are you being called to step up and lead? So this, maybe you're a part of a spiritual community, and it is no longer in alignment because it's so compartmentalized and so limiting that the priestess allows herself to step into the higher calling, and she initiates the change through embodiment. And so with that, I'm seeing just symbolically that as you allow yourself to open the crown chakra to a higher way of being in the body, you're going to naturally attract the next wave of your soul tribe. For whoever this is for, Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. So you may want to look into Priestess of the Rose energy. There's a lot of priestess energy coming up here. And just from my personal experience, a priestess isn't just one that, is out of the body. A priestess honors the mysteries of being in the body, that sensuality. And then we move into play. So it's not about taking life so damn seriously. It's about celebrating and having fun. You know, we can have all these beautiful higher spiritual callings, but if it has become such a heavy weight, then we've missed the mark. We've missed the whole point. And the whole point is to let go and open that heart space to being lighter. If you are made of light and if you are made of the stars, then allow that to be expressed through you in your day-to-day, not taking things so seriously. And then we have the boundaries card. So before I read that, I'm seeing this person, as their crown chakra opens, they move away from this empty desert of lifelessness. And all of these guides are coming in to help align, channel, and activate that higher energy that we were talking about earlier. And the question on this card is, where do you need to establish better boundaries? Be that for yourself or for people in your life. Then we have the Merkaba activation, the vehicle of ascension, the marriage of opposites, the inner divine masculine and feminine energies becoming the vehicle of ascension and transformation. And again, the only way we can create this light body activation is if we are in the body. Transcendence, ascension, you are rising up. And so moving out of the limitations of the identity of the escapism of Starseed and moving into the embodiment of the human experience actually accelerates your ascension process. And then we have third eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. So I would venture to say that as you allow this to happen and you become this vehicle in the physical as well as the spiritual, a lot of the fog, the psychic fog that you may have been carrying, is going to start to dissipate and clear. And things become a lot more graceful and easeful. You begin to see more clearly, trusting yourself more clearly with your psychic insights, your intuition, etc. That's all I'm getting for this reading. If you'd like a private session, information will be in the description below. Please subscribe, please like, it helps the channel. Be well, be blessed, and I will see you all soon.